Rick, we're on.
Ready?
They're on.
Okay. Overall. As a matter of fact.
Just give me a second.
Good morning and welcome to today's meeting of the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners. I'm Rick Vest, Vice Chair. On my left is Commissioner Deb Shore. On my right is Commissioner Roma Odmundson, and on her right is Commissioner Christy Yoakum. Will you rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, a copy of all written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available from the county clerk's staff at the front of the hearing room. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approve the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, October 20th, 2020.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next are claims. Approval of all claims processed through October 27, 2020, and this needs to be amended to include payroll ending October 21st, 2020.
Move that we approve all claims and that this be amended to include the payroll.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 3 are consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for special discussion and considered in consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice, unless there's an exception. These items will be approved as one with a single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are approval of change orders to the following county contracts. Number 2 to C20-396 with Tim Cisco Construction, LLC for milling and asphalt due to settlement for a net increase of $16,806.20. Number 1 to C-20-395 with Highway Improvement, Inc. for an overrun due to extra crack sealing at various sites for a net increase of $48,000. Amendment to County Contract C-19-100 with BI Incorporated to provide offender monitoring products, services, and solutions to add the Home Guard 2020 product to the MOU. Utility permit number 2040, allowing the City of Lincoln to install Cardwell Branch Sanitary Sewer Extension to Folsom Street at no cost to the county. Receive and place on file a County Treasurer 2019 distress warrant.
Move approval of the consent items. Second?
We have a motion and a second for the consent items. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 4 is a public hearing. This is a public hearing for purposes of Section 147F of the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 as amended. 4 on behalf of the county and city of Crete, Nebraska regarding the issuance of bonds by the county for the benefit of Tabitha, Inc.
We will open the public hearing.
Good morning.
Since this is a public hearing, I will need to swear you both in.
Yep.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Thank you. Good morning. My name is Colleen Duncan. I am a partner at Gilmore & Bell. We are the county's bond counsel. This hearing and related resolution that follows as the next item on the agenda relate to the issuance of bonds under the Industrial Development Bond Statute by the county for the benefit of Tabitha, Inc. With me today is Darcy Brink, who's the Vice President of Finance at Tabitha. The financing is essentially a restructuring of nearly all of Tabitha's outstanding indebtedness. One of the things that we're doing is refunding some bonds that were issued by the Saline County Hospital Authority and asking Lancaster County to issue those bonds. And so the hearing is for Lancaster County and the city of Crete because those facilities are located in Crete. And that hearing requirement on behalf of the city of Crete is a requirement of the Internal Revenue Code. These bonds are proposed to be issued under the Industrial Development Bond Statute, which indicates, and the bond itself will state that Lancaster County has no pecuniary liability for repayment of the bonds or expenses or any costs attendant to the bonds. Everything that the county is involved in is assigned over to the trustee and held for bondholders. So I'm happy to answer any questions, and Darcy is as well if there are any questions.
No?
Okay. No, I thank you for coming this morning and presenting. You've done such a good job of educating us. I don't think we have any questions. So
Okay.
thank you
Great.
both for
Great.
being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anyone else wish to speak on this topic? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing.
Next is new business. 5A is a resolution authorizing the issuance of revenue refunding bonds, Series 2020, in a principal amount not to exceed $21 million for the purpose of making a loan to Tabitha Inc., authorizing the execution and delivery of certain documents in connection with the issuance of such bonds, and approving related matters.
Move approval.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. B is a resolution in the matter of authorizing the county clerk to issue payments while the county board is adjourned.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 5C is a resolution in the matter of approving the official bond for the county surveyor.
Move approval.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. D is a resolution in the matter of authorizing the county board chair to sign the environmental services supplement agreement with Felsberg, Holt, and Ullvig.
Sean, so this resolution specifically authorizes Sean as chair to sign, so I'm just asking a motion to amend to change that to the vice chair and Rick, and we'll make that change so you can execute it.
Move approval.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 5E is a supplemental agreement to County Contract C-19-97 with Felsberg, Holt, and Ullvig for professional services to provide environmental services. The consultant shall complete all services by May 6, 2021. The total supplement amount for this agreement is $43,861.18.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. So this is the supplemental agreement for the environmental work that needs to be done associated with the Saltillo Road corridor. It's really important that we get this done today because it's already snowed once, and we probably have 2 or 3 days to get the environmental inspections done out on site before we're done for the year. And so I'm excited to bring this project forward just in the nick of time so that we can keep this project moving.
This agreement also includes that resolution, so again, I just ask that you move approval with the change to have Rick be authorized to sign instead of Sean.
I
And I would agree with that.
I will move approval with that change to allow the vice chair to sign.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. F is the mayor's nomination of Lorenzo A. Ball Jr. to the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission to fulfill Sham al-Badri's unexpired term, which concludes August 24th, 2025.
And we do have Mr. Ball here. Sir, if you'd like to come forward and just introduce yourself, we would appreciate that. I know, David, if you'd like to come forward as well and add your comments.
Thank you, David Carey, Director of the Planning Department. Very pleased to have Lorenzo as our appointee to fill an unexpired term from Shams al-Badri. This appointment has already gone to the City Council and was approved unanimously. And at this time, if we stay on schedule, it'll be November 18th to be Lorenzo's first hearing with the Planning Commission. So thank you, Lorenzo.
Thank you, David. Good morning. Good morning, officials. I'm Lorenzo Ball. Been in Lincoln since 2018. Currently, I'm a technology executive at Emeritus. I decided to be part of or accept the nomination just due to the welcoming I got coming to Lincoln. I've been part of it. Lincoln has embraced my family. I love the growth. I love the reception that I receive. And if I can do anything to help that and aid that, I would like to participate. So I'm happy to be here and look forward to supporting the city. Thank you.
I would just add that we spoke a few weeks ago, kind of get introduced to each other, Lorenzo, and I was very impressed. I thought, wow, we're very fortunate to have someone of this quality, this intelligence coming on to the commission, and it's a highlight to have you join us here this morning. Thank you for taking your time to come down.
Thank you, and I appreciate the call as well.
Move approval of the nomination?
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. G is reappointment of Colleen Ogden to the Lincoln Lancaster County Keno Prevention Fund Advisory Board for the term of January 1st, 2021 to December 31st, 2023.
Good morning, Sarah Hoyle, Director of Lincoln Lancaster Human Services. Ms. Ogden has been on the Keno Human Services Prevention Fund for about 5 years. She has a compassionate sense about her. She's very aware of all of the services available in Lincoln, Lancaster County. She is a former teacher, so that helps tremendously in looking at the applications and helping to score and the thoroughness that Ms. Ogden has. She also was more recently a house mother of a house at UNL for girls, so she definitely has the experience working with kids and the adolescent brain. So with that, I would ask for you to approve her nomination. And Commissioner Shore, I don't know if you'd, since you're part of the Keno, you've been part of the Keno committee for years, if you want to say anything.
Yes. And also, Colleen is a longtime volunteer with Teammates, so she also understands that component of what's going on in our community with regards to services for young people. She always attends. She's very thorough and definitely speaks her mind, and those are the kinds of people you'd like to work with. So I will move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? She has a funny last name, but other than that, I think she's...
We don't hold that against her.
That's what she asked us not to, didn't she?
And she was sorry she couldn't be here today.
We're glad to have her as part of this committee. Hearing none, no further discussion, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0.
Thank you.
5H is an interlocal agreement between Lancaster County as lessee and Lincoln Transportation and Utilities as lessor for office space and facilities For adult probation located at 901 West Bond Street in Lincoln, Nebraska. The lease term is September 1st, 2020 through August 31st, 2021.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. I is an agreement with the Nebraska Department of Motor Vehicles for the exchange and sale of furniture located at the Lancaster County Treasurer's Office. The DMV shall pay the county $10,537.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. J is a grant agreement with the Nebraska Emergency Management Agency for the 2020 Homeland Security Grant Program to purchase equipment from September 1st, 2020 through August 31st, 2023, in the amount of $113,175.
Move approval.
We have someone approaching.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, Captain, if you would.
Just in case you had any questions, Captain John Vick, Lancaster County Sheriff's Office. We were approached by our partners at NEMA regarding this grant to meet some of our team emphasis with soft target protection and election security. Just this project actually started back in February, so prior to our discussions with the board for our body-worn camera program. So these cameras would be purchased to supplement the other cameras that we're working on purchasing along with the camera trailer. So if you have any other questions, happy to answer them.
Oh, thank you for being here.
And now I will move approval.
Okay.
Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 5K is a contract with Jones Automotive, Inc. to provide annual service, supply, and installation of emergency equipment for city and county law enforcement vehicles. The contract shall be effective upon execution by all parties. The cost of county is not to exceed $15,615.42.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. L is an agreement between Lancaster County, Region 5 Systems, and the Bridge Behavioral Health for the bridge to assist the county and Region 5 by including in the services it presently provides the detention of individuals who are in emergency protective custody. The term of the agreement is July 1st, 2020 through June 30th, 2021.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. M is a contract with the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services to reimburse Lancaster County for the personal service costs of deputy county attorneys associated with termination of parental rights actions. The term of the contract is from July 1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2021, and the county will receive $232,200.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. N is agreement with the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska to complete field tests and examine the behavior of 3 county bridges. There is no cost to the county.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. We've been working on this one with the university for a while. The university Civil Engineering Department believes that bridges may be we may be being over conservative in the closing of bridges and that they may have additional redundancies, in particular with bridges that were built in that 1950s time period. And so we've worked with this. There's been a lot of questions. These are bridges that are already closed And then due to us actually taking apart some of these bridges, some of the bridges on this contract have changed over time. So it took us a little while to get through our end of the legal and the university's end of the legal, but I'm really excited to have the opportunity to have them test some of our bridges with our best and our brightest that are right here in Lancaster County.
A question, to examine the behavior of the bridges, is that a legal term or an engineering term?
Well, maybe technical. So what they'll do, and it's kind of interesting, is there's a gauge that they actually put on your stomach when you're in labor that can measure strain. And so really these gauges came from testing of bridges and structures. So they'll install a series of gauges across the entire bridge and then load it to see how it behaves as it's loaded, so that we can get a better determination for the strength of these bridges. And so it's a little nerdy. It's also super exciting to get just a higher level of definition of what is the exact point that we should close these structures.
Commissioner Robinson.
Now, these bridges are already closed, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And where are the bridges, if you could tell us?
There should be an exhibit in with your packet. I know that one of them is M164, and that's the one that they're really excited to get out to. It's also scheduled to be replaced this winter. And so I would refer you back to the exhibit in your packet, mainly because we have changed the list of bridges that we're testing so many times. I seem not to have it in my head right now.
Okay, I just was wondering if the public would want to know, but, okay, thank you. Would move approval.
Second.
Really exciting to have this latest technology at work right here in our county. I mean, it's a good opportunity for them and for us, it seems like.
It was between engineering departments and legal departments. It's taken a little while to get everything negotiated, but I'm happy to say that we're finally there. And so I would thank the legal department too, because when we're dealing with two very big bureaucracies, it can be difficult.
Very good. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
I do have it pulled up. There's one on West Bluff Road at Northwest 84th Street, one on Northwest 112, West Van Dorn, and then Y181, South 134th Street on Princeton Road.
Yep.
Thank you. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. O is a recommendations from the purchasing agent and county engineer to award and execute purchase orders for supplying and hauling crushed rock surface course material to the following: Westover Rock and Sand, Inc., in a total amount of $418,050, and R.L. Tiemann Construction in a total amount of $394,560.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. Hey, we have rock, right? We're rocking it. I can't always say that. I haven't always been able to say that the last couple years, but we're excited to have rock prices back in the normal range and available. And so this is our fall rock contract.
Move approval.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 5P are recommendations from the purchasing agent and county engineer to award purchase orders for supplying and hauling of gravel surface course material to the following: Gannett Trucking and Excavating in an amount of $509,525, CM Clark LLC in the amount of $172,000, and R.L. Tiemann Construction in the amount of $47,880.
Pam Damon, Lancaster County Engineer. So this is the fall gravel bid, and so as you know that now we'll have rock and gravel, and again we're excited to get these contracts executed so that we can get these materials in as soon as possible.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further Discussion.
Over 1.5 million in rock and gravel.
That's a lot of rock.
A lot of rock.
Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 6 is update on COVID-19 and Lancaster County response.
I don't have anything, any updates from the health department. I don't know if anybody else does. We do know that it is continuing to spread, and please use appropriate caution when you're out in public. Please take good care of yourself and your loved ones so that we can continue to have all our businesses and schools open. We can get through this, and we will get through this. We just need to continue to work together. Please continue.
Next is number 7, public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
I don't see any members of the public present.
Next is announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, October 29, 2020 at 8:30 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will not meet on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020 due to the Commissioners assisting with the election. The next regular meeting will be on Tuesday, November 10th, 2020 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building with the Board of Equalization immediately following. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commission@lancaster.nd.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.nd.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
Move we adjourn.
Second.
Before we take the vote, I'd just add that next Tuesday is Election Day, and we will not be meeting. We have a number of folks on the ballot this year, and we have others that are assisting in other ways. So please do take this responsibility seriously and exercise your rights so that this great country can continue to move forward, both locally and nationally. Anyone else with? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0.